Imagine you go into a consultation with your surgeon only to find out he has not had any updated training in the last 10 years. Now switch your thinking and imagine you are a parent and you realize your child's teacher hasn't had any additional training in the last 10 years. Would you feel comfortable with either situation? Just like any profession, doctors, dentists, lawyers, teachers must remain knowledgeable of best practices in their field. Northside supports lifelong learning by providing a myriad of professional learning opportunities free to our employees. Our goal is to help teachers remain competent throughout their career as an educator with research-based practices to ensure student success.
Why do some sessions offer GT credit while others don't?
Only the sessions which offer content applicable to GT instruction earn GT credit. This is at the discretion of the Director of Gifted and Talented and Advanced Academic Programs.
What happens if I'm required to get GT hours and I don't?
If you don't get your 30 hours, you can no longer teach Kinder, Pre-AP, or AP classes. You would be in violation of the TEA Code 4.1.1c of the Texas State Plan for the Education of Gifted, Talented Students, which states a minimum of 30 clock hours of professional development that includes nature and needs of gifted, talented students, identification and assessment of gifted, talented students' needs, and curriculum and instruction for gifted, talented students is required for teachers who provide instruction and services that are a part of the district's defined gifted, talented services. Teachers are required to have completed the 30 hours of professional development prior to their assignment to the district's gifted, talented services. Note that a semester grace period is allowed to get the 30 hours even though it says prior to their assignment. The 6-hour update requirement comes from the TEA Code 4.2c of the Texas State Plan for the Education of Gifted, Talented Students, which states teachers who provide instruction and services that are a part of the district's defined gifted, talented services receive a minimum of 6 hours annually of professional development in gifted, talented education that is related to state teacher education standards.
What counts towards 18 curriculum hours if I am a pre-AP or AP teacher?
If you are a pre-AP or AP teacher and take Summer Institute for your content, for example, that would count for the 18 curriculum hours, but not for the original 12 hours. The original 12 hours must be nature and needs and ID and assessment.
What GT courses are offered each year?
GT offers the 30 core courses, nature and needs, ID and assessment, and curriculum, and others like curriculum compacting, destination imagination, bilingual ELL, gifted learners, social emotional sides of giftedness, and others 3 times a year. You may also contact your GT specialist for a list of courses.
What online GT courses are offered?
Online versions of the first 12, Nature and Needs, and ID and Assessment are available on eclasses.nisd.net. We also subscribe to Taggett Learning on Demand at txgiftedcoursesresponsivellearning.com/self-registration. Please contact your GT coordinator for the registration code.
After I receive my 30 core hours, what is required?
GT teachers are required to have 6-hour updates each year once the 30 core hours are complete.